Oh, it's that time again. Ladies and gentlemen, want to welcome you back to TIMBP Live. We're back. We're live and in action, high flying, always ready to go because that's just how we roll around here. So good to be back with everybody. Hope you've been well. Hope that you have had a great week. I am so happy to be here. I don't know why. But I just got this feeling like it's been a week for a lot of people. Like things are just not as kosher as they could have been. Not as easy as people would have liked for this week to be. So tonight's going to be uber chill. We're going to have a great time. We're going to drink some Dancing Goat bourbon. And all the while, I'm going to be hanging out with you guys. This is kind of me making up for 2 weeks ago when I was feeling sick and I had to hop off. And yeah, so in the meantime, I can't wait to get into it. Say what's up to everybody in the chat. Mr. Tony Bag of Donuts. Hello, Tony. Said I had a bad day at the doctor, so I'll be drinking heavy. Whew. Tony, I am sorry to hear that, my man. And like I said, I feel like this week's been a little rough for everybody, so feel free to drink. Donnie the Linux Cat made it just in time, and I have power again. Thank goodness. Oh, Mr. John Hughes from the Embellish Podcast. What up, John? Good to see you, buddy. Ethan Sterner, evening. Got some Cavalan single malt from Taiwan in my glass. Tipsy Whiskey Shenanigans. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Good to see you in here. Tony brought back out the Dripless Glen for another attempt at Wisconsin whiskey. Yes, I was feeling sick, despite what Eric might have you believe. Hi, Swanee, by the way. Swan, it's good to see you in here. Emily Chambers says, hi, peeps. What's up, Emily? Good to see you. Not been a good week. I'm very sorry about that, John. But we are here to alleviate stress. We're here to have a good time and make sure that everybody kind of forgets about that for a little bit. Jim Mueller. What's up, Jim? Not sure I've seen you in here before, but it's good to have you around. It says, I love the Dancing Goat picks. I think I've got one pick. One or two picks. I can't remember. I am just going to do the bourbons tonight. Well, actually, one of them's a corn whiskey. But I wanted to save the limousine rides. Limousine rides? I don't actually know how you say it out loud. For an episode sometime soon. So we'll do that before too long. Eric's getting back from his vacation tonight. He's probably on the plane right now. And I'm going to be gone all next week, but we have content loaded up through next week as well. And speaking of which, Swan said it was good to be on the podcast, back on the podcast last week, actually. Swan, it was so good to have you back on the podcast. I'm hoping that we can make that a little bit more regular, but we'll see. We'll certainly see. Scott Pigsley. Cheers, Perry. Cheers to you, Scott. I hope you're well, buddy. And Miss Lil Morgan all the way down in Brisbane, Australia. Hope you and Chris are doing super well. Lil, I'm so happy that you guys have gotten your schedule set up for the fall. Can't wait. You have all these Dancing Goat samples? Doing a remote record would be great, Swanee. M says, remember to feed Snuffy, mash the bell, and ring the bell. Smash the like and ring the bell is what I meant to say there. I think I said it wrong. But yes, what she is referring to is our method of super chats, because we are not yet at the point, even though we are over 1,000 subs here on the YouTube channel, we cannot do super chats just yet. But in the meantime, we got Snuffy Chats, which go to support our main man, Mr. Snuffleupagus, over here, the patron saint of TIMBP Live. You can find the links for all of those ways to support the show in the description below. Stream Elements is the big one. If you do that, then you actually get to see a message right up here on screen, no matter your amount. But you can also do it directly through PayPal, Venmo, CashApp, whatever, and I will still give you a big ol' shout out, a virtual hug here on the stream. And I missed a comment from Ethan. He said, I had a great week, but I'm not here to harsh your mellow. It's not that it was a bad week for me. It's been a long week, I'll say. But, oh, come on, nerd alert. Yeah, Trev, who's the nerd this time? I guess it's me, even though, I don't know. Did I call you a nerd recently? I think I might have. Anyway, I hope you're well, buddy. I'd like for you to be nearby soon. I'd love for you to be nearby soon. And if not, we just need to do a podcast remotely with you before too long. Snuffy needs some walking around money? Yes, sir, he does. Like I said, the links for that are all in the description below. Old Forester 1920 picked by Miss Wrench in my glass. Nice. It's been so long since I've had a Old Forester 1920 bottle. Can we stream together soon? And also, as you said it, definitely a podcast. Absolutely. Yeah, let's next week is going to be a little weird for streams for me. I am going to be gone, but I think I am going to have Papa Ritter on a stream. But if you are able to, maybe we could do like a week where like Thursday night you're on mine, Friday night on yours. Maybe, I don't know, something like that. I think that'd be fun. So we'll talk about it. In the meantime, though, Steven Sussman's here. Says, hey, Perry and folks, what's going on, Steven? Hello, friend. It's good to see you. All right, let's get something in this glass here. I was warming up with a little bit of Don't Cross the Streams. Fair enough, Jay. Oh, Jay, I didn't see you in here. What's up? Sorry, I just completely glanced over that. And here you are. Good to see you, though. So we are starting out with the corn whiskey from Dancing Goat. This is MGP sourced, Amon's pick, 115 proof, 7-year-old corn whiskey. I'm excited to get into this. It's a lighter sample. That's all good. Here I am. Here you are indeed, JG. Mr. 877 Mash Now. Johnny 5. Hey, everyone. Trev finally turns 21 on Monday. Johnny 5. It's good to have you in here. Your profile pic looks like Wally that's seen some stuff. But Johnny 5, isn't Johnny 5, or am I thinking of John 5? Who's the guitarist? Somebody back me up here. One of my music guys. Back me up here in chat. 21 months. So corn whiskey. I do not know the mash bill on this. All of these samples were sent to me by Bill. You know him either as Hanging with Bill or Beer Lovers Wisconsin. Go subscribe to him. That is Johnny 5? Okay. Subscribe to him on the YouTube as well. But I don't. So, like I said, MGP sourced. So not their own distillate, but the Limousine Ryes are, which I will corn. Yeah, corn's probably the mash bill. That's actually a really good. It's a really good point, Jay. Alive. Wally is just Johnny Five's dim-witted cousin. Oh. Sorry. I understand things now. Itinerary set. Amen to that. It's got a corn chippiness to it. Kind of reminds me of like tortilla chips. Honestly. Wisconsin whiskey, eh? Oh, yeah. I don't know what to tell you, guy, but I got some of this Wisconsin whiskey in my glass here. Interesting. There's a little bit of an ethanol burn. Some very light, like cherries. Like watered down cherry syrup. It's really different. I mean, it's not like mellow corn, of course, which I think is a lot of people's go-to for Wisconsin. Oh, boy. Oh, my gosh. Look, guys, I'm lucky today over on Twitch. Our team gives you a promo code for 10 viewers for a whole day. Come visit us, get Viewers Pro, and we will take you to the top of Olympus on Twitch. We will provide you with viewers and subscribers on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and more. Have a good broadcast, My Bourbon Gamer. Tired of advertising? We will help. Wow. It's my lucky day. So I guess if anybody wants to use that code, forget Viewers Pro. There it is. Lucky day, Perry. The bots are so nice. They are so nice to me. Oh, Ethan, one free viewer? It truly is my lucky day. Also, GT Mustang 09 as our latest sub on YouTube. Thank you so much for that. I need to see how many... I think we've got quite a few followers on Twitch, but we're not quite to the point where we have... we can have subs. Oh, you're so giving. You're so giving there, Ethan. 14 followers on Twitch. Johnny Fives from Short Circuit. My bad. Yeah, no new follows, subs, or any. Well, we can't do subs yet on Twitch, but I don't know. I just started playing Star Wars Jedi Academy today. I'm having a lot of fun with it. So, look at the viscosity of this. I don't know if it's gonna. Hey, look! I figured out autofocus. I mean, it's got a lot of legs to it. What's my Twitch? It's My Bourbon Gamer, Steven. I tried to do a gaming stream a few months back, and it did not go well. But it was also on my old computer. So I think now that I've got my upgraded Mac, it won't be so difficult. But yeah. I have about 2 people actively watching my Twitch. Perry's been there. I have been there. Go follow Trev on Twitch as well. And by actively, I mean not right now. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to do more Twitch streaming. I'll probably wind up... Oh, thanks, Steven. I'll probably wind up doing just more general podcast stuff over there. It's all good, Trev. Yeah, I just in general I'd like to do more stuff with Twitch, time provided, but it's yeah, I want to do more video games. I really do, but I need the time for it. So we'll see. Tony's over on the Twitch too. Hi Perry. Hi Tony. Hey Tony. You're waiting for Trev to twerk, Jay? Is that something? Is that like one of your Twitch goals there, Trev? This corn whiskey is just so different. I find it hard keeping up with YouTube and Instagram. Impressed you're able to do Twitch as well. Thanks, Tipsy. What's up, homies? What's up with you hanging with Bill? Hello, friend. Good to hear you. See you here. Twitch is fun. I'm a lot more off the rails there, but the problem is most people don't care to sit through the video game shenanigans. Otherwise, I drink equal amounts of bourbon there. Yeah, I mean, it just depends on what people want to see. I like I said, I'll probably wind up doing more. Oh, also, Tony, thank you for following on Twitch, too. I'll probably wind up doing more podcast-centric stuff over on Twitch. But it's just weird. I have to find the time for it and make it viable and everything. And like ideally, you know, it's when I don't have anything else going on, but I've always got something going on. So I have to be able to commit to it. That's the thing. That's the big thing. And Tony's on his other account here. Bill, I don't think I've talked to you since I saw Dave Matthews a couple weekends ago. Please tell your wife that they played two-step and it was incredible. It was the show closer in the it was the encore closer. It was fantastic. And I saw Dead and Company last night, the newest Grateful Dead iteration. It was fabulous. Such a good show. I think that's one of the reasons why I'm like, I just want to vibe. I just want to hang out and chill. Have a good time with everybody. She's going to be jealous. Question, is there a big Twitch whiskey streamer, really? No, not really. Maybe that could be my goal. Maybe I could be the first big Twitch bourbon streamer. Did he play bartender? He did not play bartender. Dave did not play bartender when I saw him not last weekend, but the weekend before. They did play bartender last night, though, for the first time this tour and the first time since I think it's been a solid like 20 shows since they played it. Good old Slow and Company. Dead and go to bed. Look. Yes, Dead and Company plays their songs much slower than the Grateful Dead did. I will say, though, when they're breaking out stuff like Shakedown Street, doesn't matter how fast they're playing it. They played Cold Rain and Snow, too, as the second song in the first set. Absolutely phenomenal. Ethan, go look at the set list from last night. It wasn't exactly what I wanted, but it was still pretty fantastic. Dan Shook's pretty big on Twitch, but he's doing like video game stuff centrally. Like I would like to go more like bourbon focused with stuff. Clifton's there too. Sorry, I'm not trying to downplay what Clifton's doing. Did he stop streaming on Twitch? I guess now that you mention it, I haven't seen a Stroke Wagon notification in a while. Bartender, fill my glass for me. I just started writing a new song before the stream started too. I don't know why. I wrote a new song a few weeks back, about 3 weeks back, and then all of a sudden I had this this urge to just start writing more, and I sat down with my guitar and I started a new song. So it's been over a month since he streamed on Twitch, but he's got a YouTube channel for Stroke Wagon now. There you go. Nice. I'd love to hear some new music, Perry. Thank you, Steven. I'm working on it. I'm finally kind of like getting steam back up, getting my energy back up for recording some music. I've got so many songs that need to be recorded. I took a little bit of a break with writing when the podcast started. So as my brain has kind of shifted towards saying, oh, you can do both things, I just hopped back into it. And so I'm having a lot of fun writing again. I mean, it's crazy how much more mature of a songwriter I am now than I was about 6 years ago. It's not been that long since I stopped writing. Really since the podcast started. So about 5 years. But I got a lot of stuff I need to do. I got a lot of stuff I need to record and put out and everything. Hanging with Bill. Bill says, I was late to the party. Have anything noteworthy tonight so far? I had the corn whiskey pick first. And I got to say, that was interesting. It was very different. And it's not that I disliked it by any means. I think it sounds like I'm dancing around like, oh, did I like it or not? No, I really did like it. It was just, I was expecting more bourbon influence, I guess, or more bourbon-iness to it, and I just didn't get it. But once I kind of removed myself from that, I really started to enjoy it for what it was. Very, very good. Really, really cool product. So, and now I am moving on to the 8-year malted bourbon. 113.2 proof. This is an MGP sourced BSG pick. And again, this was sent to me by Bill. Let me get caught up on stuff. Is Buddy Strong still with DMB? Huge upgrade when he joined. Yes, he is still playing with them. And yes, he is still absolutely killing it. Tony, great. Wish I would pick up the axe once in a while. Absolutely, you should. There's your Twitch angle. Live stream the writing and recording process. I would love to incorporate some like music stuff into the into Twitch as well. The thing is, like, I want it to be. I'm so hit or miss with songwriting, just in terms of like consistency. But I mean, I can definitely incorporate like playing more music into Twitch as well, because Twitch is a lot looser with their guidelines on music being played. So I would definitely go for it again, or go for it at some point. Steven, I wrote a great song when I was 12. It was definitely not embarrassing, and I definitely didn't end up sounding a bit like Billy Idol. That's amazing. Oh man, I want to hear that now. It's an interesting pour for sure. 100%. Have I had the Iron Root corn whiskey? That's the same way I felt about that. I have not had the Iron Root corn whiskey. I would like to try it though. Bill believes this is 51% corn and 49% malted barley. And Cheech is here. Cheech says make sure you hit that like button, and he's throwing up the Patreon link. Cheech, it is so good to see you. Hope you've been well, my friend. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. But all that matters is that you're here now. All right, let's get a nose going on the high malt, or the malted bourbon. which, again, Bill believes is 51% corn and 49% malted barley. What is that? I know what that is, and it surprisingly is kind of bready, like fresh baked. Oh, there it is. It's there's a very specific like baguette bread. Sorry, that we get from a Kroger around here. This reminds me a lot of that. Next time I get my bottles from Iron Root, I'll hit you up to send an Iron Root flight, since I should be getting a few more in the next couple months. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Huge thank you for that. Little peppery. Surprisingly kind of bright. The chewier baguette. John, I like that you knew what I was talking about. Emily, I have not interviewed Fred Swanson from Densigo yet. I would love to, though. I think this is a very good introduction into what they're doing for me, so that I can reach out and have them on the show. So I will do that before too long. It's food. That's my jam every time. I'm still hungry. I had it was leftover, but I had steak for dinner tonight, and I'm still hungry. The problem is I've got a whole thing of Jeffrey Wax here. Hello again, whiskey friends. Hello again to you, Jeff Wack. Good to see you. The problem is I've got not a whole thing. It's like half full now of Utz cheese balls, and it is calling my name in a way that I wish it wouldn't. But they're just so dang good, and I just need more of it. Fred's a cool dude. I will definitely have to get Fred on the show. More out of Kentucky distilleries, for sure. We need to do more of that. That's just part of something we need to be more aware of, or more like at least internally with the podcast. I'm not trying to tell anybody anything. Made a nice steak too earlier. Nice, Steven. Utz, you mid-Atlantic based? No, Lexington, Kentucky. We just I don't know why I called out the brand of the cheese. Okay. Anyway, I don't know why I called out the brand of the cheese balls, but 877 cheese balls now. But then the it's a really chocolatey palate, and it definitely starts going like towards Whoppers, like malted milk balls. That is so different. I'm gonna try something in a little bit, because I've got this high rye as well, and a corn whiskey, and a malted bourbon, like a high malt content bourbon. So I'm going to try a little experiment as we get a little bit closer to the end of the show. This is really good, though. It's really nice and different. Thank you so much, Bill, for sending all these again. I didn't know our Pennsylvania snacks made it so far. Utz and hers for the win. We got our first snuffy chat of the evening from Mr. Bill Robarge. As I said earlier, you can get your message right up here if you use the Stream Elements link in the description below. It says, cheers to clean pipes. Cheers indeed. Clean pipes are good. Clean pipes are important. Thanks. Not cheese balls, but I want goldfish now. You cannot go wrong. Flavor as if it's flavor blasted goldfish, you can't go wrong with them. That's what Eric's done to me. He's just made me like another snack guy. All right. Let us check out the High Rye Bourbon. This is an 8-year-old 113.2 proof MGP sourced BSG pick. Emily, I could also kill some cheese balls. Peter White just cracked this Russell's Reserve pick. Thunder Chicken 3. Neck pour is excellent. First of all, Peter, thank you for being here. Hope you are well. It's I don't know if you've been here before. If you have, I apologize. I am really bad with remembering people who have been here less than like 3 or 4 times. But regardless, cheers. Happy Thursday. Whiskey Elon, have you had cheese balls? And I know you said Norman, but I think you meant Norland, so I'll say it. Have you had cheese balls? Little Norland. There it is. There it is. Peter, no. See, this is why I don't say things like that, but because it means that I'm going to wind up sticking my foot in my mouth and you'll have been here before. I'm so sorry, Pete. Daggone it. Now I feel extra terrible. I'm very, very sorry about that. Pete is Pete. No worries. Well, I appreciate that, Pete. But I will remember you from here on out. I guarantee it. Also, if I call you Pete instead of Peter, I'm sorry that you probably go by Peter. I see the name Pete and I'm like, or Peter. See, I did it right there. I see the name Peter and I go, it's Pete. I'm sorry. I apologize. But good to have you in here. What I was going to say, I think I kind of alluded to this earlier, but if you want to support the show through our method of super chats, the link in the description below, which leads to Stream Elements, is where you can do just that, and you'll get your message on the screen. There you go. That's where you do it. Only my mother called me Peter. Peter. I'm sure you never get tired of hearing Peter Griffin quotes yelled at you. Or I guess Lois Griffin quotes yelled at you. But Peter. Peter's my Elmer T. Lee source from up north. Nice. Considering you're a robot, it's good to have sources for products. Bill, if you're still in here, what's the mash bill on the High Rye Bourbon? I'm curious. It's not coming off as super high rye or oaky or anything to me right now on the palate. Or excuse me, the nose. It's been a week. Joe Green. Greetings and salutations from Cincinnati. I cannot hear you, but I can see you. LOL. Hi, Joe. Good to see you. Hope you are well. And just say, hi, Joe. Hi, Joe. Hi, Joe. Hi, Joe. Hopefully that got the point across. It's got a lot of savory notes on it. Oh, you're watching Kenny Chesney. Is he at Riverbend? Yeah, why am I asking? Like, you can't hear me. I'm assuming he's at Riverbend tonight. That's where we saw Dead and Company last night. So, all right, I guess Bill's not in here anymore. I was gonna wait to find out what the mash bill on this was, but oh well. Oh, that's where it's at. Little bit of cornbread on the back end of the palate. Well, Bill's here now. John, I appreciate the Google machine option, though. Just wondering what the mash bill on the high rye bourbon is. That's all. That's all. Let me do something real quick. Where is this? Did that work? Hey, it did work. Okay. I just need to start doing that from now on YouTube. I don't recall on the high rye, but I know it's an MGP recipe. Fair enough. Could be that they don't even know what the actual, or they haven't made public what the high rye bourbon mash bill is. But regardless, it is delicious. I mean, it is really, really good. Man. A lot of cedar, a lot of pine, too. It just reminds me of walking through the woods and smelling like the sap from pine trees. Interesting. Really good. Really, really good stuff. Something I'm noticing with all three of these, and even the corn whiskey to a lesser degree, but there have been chocolate notes on all of these. And they've all been that same kind of like milk chocolatiness to it. Not like artificial, but definitely if like you were to go overseas and get real chocolate, like something real. PayPal's not letting me send through StreamYard. It's bizarre. Uh, 75% corn, 21% rye, 4% distiller's malt. Nice. Bill, does Dancing Goat make anything else? Do they? I'm curious if they have like their own beer too. I'd like to try it if they had their beer. I love pine smell, but the pine taste is always off-putting to me. I can see that. I can see that, Steven. In this case, and I mean, I guess I don't really have a good refined memory of like what things that I find pine in. But Pete is Pete. Thank you, Pete is Pete. I guess that's Tony. I'm not sure. For the snuffy chat, I appreciate that. This is for Pete. Let us not forget his name. Oh, maybe that's I think that actually was John that just sent that. For the record, I am no longer part of PayPal. All good. I also accept Bitcoin. They just distilled their own bourbon, and it's aging now, so we have a few years to go. The Limousine Rye is all them. Yeah, I'm saving. I said this before you got on here, Bill. I'm saving the Limousine Rye until we do like a podcast, until Eric and I can sit down and do that together, because I wanted to save like their own distillate for a main episode. You know, John, I made that joke about accepting Bitcoin, and it didn't even like register for me in that moment that I was making a joke that was very pointed towards actual Elon Musk. Like, it's not out of the... That's really funny to me. Lil with the Snuffy Chat. 75 days until Kentucky. Holy moly. 75 days. Are you serious? Goodness gracious. I can't accept Bitcoin. I have to accept Doge to be an Elon joke. All right. Sorry. We accept Dogecoin. What's this actual talk? Fair enough. So I want to try something out here. I figured because I have a corn whiskey, this is not going to work, by the way, but I still want to try it. I have a corn whiskey. I have a high rye bourbon and a malted bourbon. I want to see what I can do to kind of blend the three of these together to make it closer to like a traditional bourbon mash bill. Let's go a little bit more on the corn whiskey. Okay. So I've got 15 mLs of the corn whiskey. Now, I like high rye bourbon. And I already have a high rye bourbon sample. Like Australian chocolate. So I'm going to go a little bit heavier with the rye, especially since there's already corn in this. Try to offset it a little bit. I'm going with 10 mLs of the high rye bourbon. And I do really like malt, but I want to make sure that it's not super overpowering. I'm going to go with around 5, maybe more like 7. There we go. What's up, Black Star? Cheers to you too. I am enjoying everything that I've had tonight so far from Dancing Goat. Lil again? Yes, 75 days. Maybe Stream Elements or PayPal just messed up. I don't know, but regardless, thank you, Lil. Also, Black Star, good to have you in the chat. Let's see what my little Frankenstein concoction it's going to turn into here. Not a terrible color. Not a terrible color by any means. I am probably going to let it sit for just a moment so I can make sure that Interesting. Yeah, I'm going to let that sit for just a moment. Oh, my. Oh, you sent it twice, Lil. Well, thank you. Anyway, I'm going to let that sit so I can give it ample time to blend. Oh, I finally got paid for some shirts I sold. I was like, why is my PayPal balance so high? Give it the Porter spin job. Oh, snap. Speaking of a spin job, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest right now joining us. All the way in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, it's me, baby.
Oh, it's the whiskey mutant, airport mutant.
I just pulled my son's tooth.
What?
Yeah, Dash just, he said he couldn't eat and his tooth was hurting and I pulled it out.
Was it a baby tooth?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
That's why I didn't get on sooner. Because I was pulling teeth while I was drinking a bourbon and Coke.
You look really tired.
I'm so tired. What's going on? What's going on?
I'm drinking these Wisconsin Dancing Goat bourbons.
Oh yeah, I need to get into those.
Yeah. I've got the I saved the rye samples for us to do on an episode or something soon.
I missed you. I've been taking care of kids too long.
I'll see you tomorrow though, right?
I know. Yes.
Yeah, good. Eric's gonna swing by tomorrow after he gets home from vacation. So, Tony says, you just told me 2 minutes ago you don't take PayPal. That is not true. Something happened I think that's a Stream Elements thing.
We have several PayPal accounts we can take.
That's true.
Let's see the teeth. Hold on. I got it wrapped up in a handkerchief here or a napkin. What in the world? Kids, pick up your stuff.
Good smiles.
I'm not.
Pick that stuff up. Somebody just got punched in the balls.
Well, Rick also said prove it.
Hold on. I don't know what it's in.
This is a lot of fun for me right now. Oh, he's found the tooth.
Stop, guys, jeez.
This is like, you know what? This is like you talking to like little brothers. Is that the whole tooth? Dang.
Yeah.
Whew.
I cleaned it off and everything.
Wow. Johnny 5 wants to know if you've gotten Blanton's.
Show people my tooth.
I did show them your tooth.
Why?
Because I pulled it out. It's a dad thing. I do not have any Blantons. All they had was Makers and Bullet.
Oh yeah, Crush did have some Blantons.
Crush had Blantons? No, he didn't.
Yeah, I saw him.
Bill wants to know if we talked about the snacks. I have not talked about one of them.
Yeah, get ready.
We paired one of them for next week's episode.
Hey, come on.
So.
Do funny face. Do funny face.
Oh, this is bad.
This is not good. This is not the content you need on here.
Do a funny face.
Well.
All right. Well, I'm going to start trying to board everybody. It was great seeing everybody on here tonight.
It was great seeing you on here too, and I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Bye. Love you.
Love you too,
Love
buddy.
you all. All right. No.
Oh my goodness gracious. That was wild. That was good. This is the content I wanted. Fair enough, Steven. Kids are feral by the end of vacation every time. Yeah, I guess they just don't want to be out and about anymore. Papa Ritter says we miss you, Eric. And Bill says good luck. Absolutely, yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. That's exactly the amount of time that I needed to allow this to sit. Oh, bromance indeed. Have I tried the 7-year corn whiskey yet? Yes, I have tried the 7-year corn whiskey. It is so good. It's so wildly different, but it is very, very good. Emily, excited for more kids yet? I still need some time to recover from having had the first one. She's a handful. So. Yeah, that blend's not bad. Got a little fly in there. Eric just sent me a picture of him pulling out Dash's tooth. I don't know why it's not focusing, but no, come on. Am I too close? There it is. Oh. So, there you go. Looks like fun. Looks like so much fun. That cheered me up a bit, finishing strong with the Junkies Dripless Rye pick. That's a good pick. I think I have a sample of that around here somewhere. Oh, you sent it to me, Tony. I'll pour some of that to finish it up. Papa Ritter says, Perry, I've packed the bottles for the week. If we need more, we'll find. I've got a few that I'm going to bring. But sounds good. Nick from Dancing Goat is excited to see how the blend works out. It's a little corn forward, and it kind of smells a little bit too like young distillate, weirdly enough, but I think that's the fact that I took a corn whiskey, a bourbon with corn in the mash bill, and another bourbon with corn in the mash bill to kind of blend this. It's got a lot of spice up front. Starts to go into those like cornbread territories that I was talking about earlier. The finish is a little light. It's not bad. It's kind of smoky though, which is interesting. And I think kind of lends itself towards being a non-Kentucky bourbon or non-Kentucky blend or whatever. I mean, I have no problem with it. I think it's really cool. Hey, Nick, I'd love to do a blend with Dancing Goat sometime. I think that'd be so much fun. So hit me up. I'd love to do something. Anything that we can do with distilleries. Johnny, I frequently remind my oldest daughter, now 19, it's a miracle she's not an only child. Smells like Teen Spirit. Enjoy eating while she's little. Trust me, I do. I absolutely do. I think every single day about how fortunate I am that I have a little one who enjoys being around me as much as I enjoy being around her. And I mean, 3 out of 5 days during the week, pretty much anymore, we just hang out the entire time. And I mean, it gets exhausting, but during a lot of it, she's snuggling with me, and I can't be upset about that. I can't complain too much about that. Tim Evans is here. What's going on, Tim Evans? Cheers to you too. Glad to see you in here. I feel like I say this, and it probably hasn't been, but it feels like it's been a minute since I've seen you in here. But there's also a very good chance that you have been in here and I've just been completely oblivious to it. So I'm very sorry about that. So hopefully Pete White doesn't feel too slighted with keeping that in mind as well. So this blend is spectacular. The more I go back to it, the more I like it. So Tim, I'm sorry. I'm apologizing to a lot of chat tonight. Ooh, now it's starting to smell like a wood-fired oven that you cook pizza in. Really good. Oh, I definitely need more time with that. I have an 1/8 of an ounce left, but I need more time with it. And I guess we're going to go ahead and finish up with this Dripless Glen Rye, 120 proof Baraboo, Wisconsin Bourbon Junkies pick that Tony Joey Bag of Donuts sent us. Smells like homemade white cake and vanilla frosting. So interesting. Man, that's a crazy nose. I like that. Oh, I really like that. More Dripless Glen, too. Send me the percentages and I'll make up a batch and let it meld for a year. Heck yeah, absolutely. I could do that. Tony, you sent me this. Surely you've got something. Even if you don't, that's okay. But no, it's a really, really good rye whiskey. I'm such a big fan of that. And love me some Dripless Glen. Just got their oldest pick to date at 7 years, 9 months. Nice. Yeah, I will. I'll be sure to send you those percentages and everything, Bill. But in the meantime, I think that about does it for this week's episode, or this week's stream, or whatever the heck you want to call it. I don't know anymore. I just want to say thank you so much to everybody for tuning in this week. I say this every week, but I really just needed this week. So every week you can tell that this is just my therapy session, my weekly therapy. But thank you so much for being here. If you guys have not yet subscribed, please do so. It helps us out so much. We just crossed 1,100 subscribers. You can have your name just like GT Mustang right here, 09, for being the latest sub. Support the show on Patreon. It's patreon.com/mybourbonpodcast. That's for as little as $1 a month. And I think that's about it. Thank you, Bill, for sending me samples. Thank you, Dancing Goat, for making good whiskey. So that's it. See y'all real soon. Take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm sure I'll see you in Clifton's chat. We will catch up before too long. There's a bug crawling across that piece of paper over there. It's fine. Anyway, catch y'all real soon. Until then, I'm Perry, and this is TIMBP Live.